Hello, everybody, and welcome to What It Means to Be a Servant. I can't tell you how excited I am that everybody is listening right now and to know that this is going to be a new journey. I can't wait to give the different viewpoints, this whole outlook on the restaurant industry, the approaches that I feel people can receive from this, the gifts, humbleness, and I am so appreciative of everyone that has supported me. And thank you so much for listening. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to What It Means to Be a Servant. So, as transitioning is happening and going through this process of, really gathering into creation and getting a vision of, where a process starts. I want to call this episode the grand opening. And, I have some friends that are opening up a frozen yogurt shop, and I am so excited for them because, they have been working so hard and their thoughts and their time and their dream, is coming to life. And it is just an exciting moment for them. So I am just so excited. And I think when you have people in your life and, you've been seeing them go through that process of when a thought goes down on paper, and then from the paper, you create your contacts, you create the people that are going to help you gather together the resources that you need. It's like my friend Amy and I were talking on this previous episode for my listeners that got that last episode. It was talking about your resources and how important it is. And so I would say that, you know, when you take the time into what you want and taking that process into creating what you have wanted, I think it's important to stick with it and it's valuable. And, the way that we used to have a new menu, it was like every single time the new menu was created, you had to get familiar with what was added, the recipes, all of the details really. And I think that's what it boils down to is knowing the details and how something so small can become something so big. And I think when we make choices in life, it could apply to everything. There's a process. There's a process when you're choosing to create your schedule. There's a process when you're choosing to create the people that you want in your life. There's a process when you create how you want your day to go. And I would say that I was listening to a song and it's called A Potter and a Friend. And it was just talking about the strategic way of like how God is creating his people and in you into the way that he wants you to feel, the way that he wants you to live, the way that he wants you to encounter people. And I would honestly say, I've gone through different things in life where it's taught me one thing that I was able to build to the next. And then I went through something else where it was like, okay, well, God taught me that in that process. And now I'm able to accomplish this in this process. And sometimes that lesson is a little bit harder than others, and sometimes it moves right past, but it still is a process. And I think we have to allow ourselves grace when we're making those decisions in life, whether it's a big or small one. You have to allow that process to happen. You have to allow that clay to form. You have to allow that right texture of everything that you need in life because if you miss out on adding something, if you miss out on the details, if you miss out on the resources, if you miss out on really not taking your time in it, I think it's really easy to overlook things that could be valuable or could be helpful or could be different or beneficial in your life. And so it's really taking the time in it. And so I just want to give everyone encouragement when you're going through a process, allow yourself grace, allow yourself time, allow yourself to really be in that moment and allow God to fill those spots of where you're needing those resources, where you're needing that applicant of, okay, if I did this, then this could happen. And I would say that you just really have to listen to your intuition. Sometimes you do need to be in solitude and allow all the noise to just kind of be closed out so that you're able to observe and know what is going on and what it is that you want in life. And if you could relate, please leave messages. And if you haven't subscribed, I ask kindly if you would subscribe. And I'm on Spotify and Apple Podcast. And thank you so much for taking the time to listen. And I hope you have an incredible and blessed moment whenever you're listening to this. Thank you. With that being said, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone that chimed in today, took the time to listen. And if you want to leave your thoughts, comments, and stuff that you would love to hear more of, I would be more than happy to see everybody's responses. And I can't wait to give my next episode to you. Thank you. Bye.